We're going to keep this going here. All right, we are live once again at the 2019 Winter Classic. Just want to let you know that we are still keeping a very close eye on what's going on here. We just had to refresh the stream because it has been 8 hours. So we're back once again live from Snookers in Rhode Island. So please, by all means, share it, watch it, enjoy it. All right, you are watching the 2019 Winter Classic. Of course, 4 hours have elapsed on the previous live stream, and now we are back once again with the next iteration of this live stream. Mike DeMarco racking again, and that's good news for him. He's getting a one-game spot from Clyde Matta, which means even, really means one game up. We are watching here at the 2019 Winter Classic. Mike DeMarco about ready to get himself back into the action here. It is 2-2, Mike DeMarco.
Yeah, that pocket, I believe the stream was out during that, but Clyde hung the 8-ball in that dreadful pocket again there.
Yes. Thankfully in the future, you will be able to find that on the YouTube page where Mike DeMarco puts all of the videos. So you'll be able to find all these streams on that YouTube page as well.
I can also go back and watch me dog it to Rob yesterday on this table.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Rob's been playing very good this weekend, too. He's sitting, playing for the hot seat here soon.
Yeah, very soon against Dave Morganelli. That race, by the way, we've checked out what that race is. That's going to be a 7-4 race. So,
wow,
that's definitely a tough
not a lot
matchup.
of room for error for Rob there.
No, it is not. In fact, we're going to look at we're going to do a little bit of a matchup on that right now. We're going to look up some Fargo rate action, and we're going to look up some match odds. Let's see just how that looks. So
I feel like the Rob giving the 7-4, I feel like Fargo rate's gonna say that's really close to 50%.
I would assume that it would say that.
Why? Because they make the races, right?
I would hope that the race. Yeah, I would hope that it's somewhat close. I mean, you know, it's probably going to be within a couple of points. But that said, you know, I would think that Fargo does quite good at making sure that the races are as fair as possible.
Yep.
Wow, how about that?
What?
That's a little more surprising to me than you would think.
Wow.
At a 7-4 race, which is a medium R6, because they are going to be using an R6 for the combined side of the brackets. A 651, which is what Rob Pierce is, playing a 539 in a 7-4 race, actually favors the higher player by about 61%. So it's a 61-39 percentage.
That's crazy.
One would argue that if it were to go to, say, 7-3, that it would change things. We'll double check that. It actually switches in favor of the other player. Now, if we were, say, playing hot races, where it would be 8-5,
I think that's pretty close.
that would actually make Robert a 70% favorite. That extra game really changes things. Because you have to remember, too, that, you know...
That was a good shot by Clyde there.
That was a very good shot, yes. You have to remember, too, that, you know, these players at that handicap, at that caliber, you know, you're bred to run out. You know, you're bred to run racks. So
the only thing that is will worry some of the tight pockets here. So
yes, definitely.
Gets a little out of line. We 1 or 2 to 8 balls or 9 balls, and that makes the race really, really close.
See, now that's a more interesting race. Is that if the race was 8-4, if the race was 8-4, which it's not, that would actually be about even.
I think that's as even as it can get.
Yeah. So.
That's 52.
So. Looking at, looking at that, I mean, 7-4, it favors the better player by a little bit, but overall, it still ends up being not that bad.
Does Clyde jump out to a 3-2 lead here? So
I believe so. Yeah.
Even race at this point.
Essentially an even race.
Four.
Yep.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, definitely back here.
Aaron, I believe there's 8 players left.
Yeah, at least I'd say 7 or 8 at most. I don't have the exact bracket in front of me, so Ryan McCrease, Rich Minicello, thank you so much for joining the race. Thank you so much for joining the stream here.
Yeah, that 5 ball is a very bad spot.
Yes, most definitely. Clyde,
I think the best bet would be to play a 5-7 combo, but getting there is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, that's a tough combo with the ball on the rail like that.
Yeah, with the 5 on the rail and the 7's off of the rail.
And the other thing you could do too is, I mean, you could consider
playing the 4 off the 7.
You could consider playing the bank to the side.
You'd have to get.
You have to get just about straight, yeah.
Yeah, you have to back it. It looks, the 5 straight.
But I mean, he wouldn't have to worry about position because he would just end up going a couple rails.
And the 7's right in front
of the 6 right there. And the 6 is right there.
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible.
Or he might. He's looking at the 5-9. That's a risky
that's
shot.
a very risky shot, especially into that pocket.
Yeah.
We've seen so many pockets already fall. I've seen so many balls already box in that little pocket there. So, I mean, if I was Clyde, I don't know. Maybe I'd temper my cool on playing that one. We'll see what he does here. He's about to get on the key ball.
Let's see what he does here. This is a big position shot, however he wants to play it. It looks like he's going to play the bank.
He's going to be looking for the bank.
Yeah, you got on the right side of it. Since it's frozen, you need to be over there so you can bank it across. Did he get? Yeah,
get out of the way of it.
He got far enough, I believe.
Yeah, he should be able to. He's just got to overcut it.
You can play this nice and easy, Tim.
Although if you can't play it too easy, or else you end up you don't get away from it.
Right, and if you miss, you sell out here.
Definitely got to play it a little bit more. I would wager he may end up undercutting this a bit. Just a bit. Oh, but he's gonna. Oh, he almost got a roll in 2 different balls. Wow. And he looks over at us, so I'm waiting to see what we were about to say. It's like, ooh. It's tough to measure those because you have to account for the fact that the rail compresses differently. It's funny how I say that I can't bank to save my life, but I understand that that's kind of how it goes.
Exactly.
It's weird. It's like I could commentate it, I can't do it. It's weird.
All right. Well, this 9 ball is no gimme by any means, folks.
No, but
super tough
but
shot.
if we look at where this is, I mean, this will put Mike DeMarco at the 50% point here. It'll go back to Clyde needing yet another game. So this could be a pretty
Mike
even
did
matchup.
Not want to play that side.
No, he overshot it.
Oh, that's brutal. That is really brutal.
He can get out of it. It's just a tougher shot. I think at this point you play this
side. Cut it in the side.
Yeah, you could do that.
I think he wanted to play it safe there. He hit the 8 ball way
wow,
too
he
full.
hit that very, very well, I think.
No, Clyde got that. Wow, that was great.
Clyde has that? Yes, he does. He does
Clyde's
have it.
done got
but
that.
he looked like he hit it very, very well.
I think he wanted the 8 ball to stay on the end rail.
Oh, ideally.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
He may not have tried to hit it like that. He might have hit it a little too thin for the safe. He's definitely hit it too thin for the safe.
Clyde's gonna come all the way around and play the sketchy shot on the 9 ball here.
A little too thick for the safe.
This is definitely. I'm glad I'm up here and not down there shooting this ball right now.
Yeah, I would wager. You know something? No, I mean, if you play this ball and you just get it back to the back rail, you're good. Because you could definitely get a ball in there to play that.
It's almost where the cue ball is right now. That amount of distance off the rail Anywhere where the cue ball is in that line is perfect. If
The
you can
other-
get anywhere back there, you
the
don't
other
want to be
thing
straight
that,
on this 9-ball on the rail.
The other thing I'm thinking here too is maybe he doesn't like that. Maybe he wants to be on the other side. If he does that, he's gonna have to torque this. He's gonna have to torque this ball, draw inside, come off the side rail, and then spin up and get close to it. That's a risky shot. That'd take a lot of stroke on this table.
I want to see that actually, but
that would take a lot of stroke on this table.
Where the cue ball is right now is perfect for the 9-ball. That distance off the rail is perfect for it. So if he can,
he could also hammer this ball and come like 5 rails around. That's, I know it sounds weird.
I think he's just gonna try to get the cue ball exactly where it is right now, or even better, closer to the 9-ball. Actually, on second thought, I'm not sure he's sure what he's doing yet.
Well, this is a touchy shot. You know, it's just the difference between 4-2 and 4-3 and 3-3, and that's a big swing when you're giving a game up.
Sure is.
It's the difference between catching the spot and still being under the gun.
Was he wanting to play the bank? He was setting up on the bank shot, Tim.
Yeah, but this is a tough. You know what he may do here? He may go with a 2-rail bank. He may hammer this with inside and go 2 rails right back in the same side. No? Oh, he's going to play the corner.
If only the 9-ball was about an inch or so closer to the side, you can do off the tit and in the corner.
Yeah, off the point, almost. Sadly, though.
There's a lot of people around watching this match right now.
Yes, definitely.
Count like about 20 or so people that are sitting here, or standing around here watching.
This is a very important match for the Classic. I mean, you got.
Do you think he's calling it just in case, and he's attempting to bank it off and leave it on that? Oh no, he fired it.
He tried it.
I think he double hit it.
Yeah, he might have double kissed it.
Well, he's shooting in the pocket of doom here, Tim. So it is no gimme by any means.
Yes, unfortunately. We'll get a look. We'll get a look down and see. We've already seen so many of these camera angles right here where balls have just hung in the pocket. We'll see if we get even closer here.
Oh
my goodness, that pocket is cursed. That pocket is cursed, and no one likes to shoot in it. That's a big swing.
That pocket's not even safe for Clyde shooting this ball right now. That pocket is brutal. That is now. How many 9-balls have we seen bobble in that pocket today?
About 5 or 6. I've seen at least 6. And that's counting over the course of the day. I mean, that pocket's been brutal. That pocket has to take. If we could do pocket statistics on balls being pocketed and that one's probably got the worst pocketing percentage today.
Absolutely. That's the only pocket that's not accepting.
That pocket's insane.
The side pockets are accepting balls better at an angle than that corner.
By all means, definitely. Billy Santiago, Kevin Rodriguez, Paul Dorsey, Don Bumgarner, Keith Platt, Rourke Dixon. All y'all enjoying the stream. Hopefully you are. You know, not only are we doing the 10-ball in here, we got it out for customers. We're giving some of the tables back to the customers. They're having a blast. You know, we're just doing things here.
Do we
Snookers.
Do we know what match we are playing, or that will be on the stream table after?
No, we don't, but I will find out. We got a lot of players waiting, so this very well might go to the hot seat next. The hot seat match next.
It'll be Rob Pearson and Dave. What is his
Morganelli.
name? Dave Morganelli.
Yes.
For those who are unfamiliar, 9-ball in the break. It's rack your own, so it just gets spotted.
That's right. It does not count on the break.
That 9-ball did fire straight in the pocket, though. That was pretty good. Does not happen often, Tim.
No. John Marland. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream.
Okay. That was good speed by Clyde there.
That was very good speed. Played it well.
He's got to play it so he can get a shot on the 2-ball after this. A little bit of follow, I think, would do it. Nice and easy. Oh. Well, he might be forced to play the 9 here, or a good safe. I think he can play the 2 in between the 9 and the 3, and maybe follow the cue ball up somewhere on the 9. I think I believe he has that angle to do so. With the way these players have been playing, the amount of aggressive shots I've seen, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the 9 ball here.
Ooh, yes. Think about.
He's looking at it. Oh, he's calling it. He's calling it.
This could be rolling for the cheese.
This is a set-changing rack right here.
Could be
5-2 or 4-3, and it would be an even race again if Mike DeMarco can pull away with this one.
Yeah, this would be a roll for the cheese. Almost.
Oh, I think he gets rewarded here, though, Tim.
Yep. You definitely can't see it.
It's a tough ball to kick at here.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a.
If you play it, you know, all the way down and back, if you're gonna have to play it off of the side rail, you might scratch off the 2. You might scratch off the 2 here if he makes contact. Nope.
He didn't make contact and went right around it.
Oh, he left the 9 ball close to the pocket. I don't see Clyde playing the 9 here. He might play the 5-9. I think that's something he might consider.
I don't even think he'll play that. I think he just runs out here. I mean,
I think it depends.
It's really hard to it's really hard to miss here.
Well, I mean, the 8 ball is in front of the dune pocket, so.
Yeah, but if he misses that, then he may deserve to be losing that rack.
If the 5 had a clear hole to the bottom right-hand corner, I'd almost play it like a 2-way position on the 5. If you get the right angle to play the combo, you can. If not, you can play it down past to the corner, but that shot's not available here.
Yeah.
I'm curious. He might go for the combo, Tim. He might spin underneath and play it in the side.
We'll see how we see. No, he's definitely coming underneath.
Okay, that was the better
shot. He's running out.
Sorry, I want to see somebody make a combo since I can't. So
the thing you'll find, obviously
you
know the thing you'll find with A players is they're going to run out 9 times out of 10 unless that ball is wired. You know, why risk it?
Go for a stroke shot here, Tim.
Just a little touchy shot. Comes up and around. That was a tester.
That was really good speed.
That was impressive. That was a very good shot for Clyde.
Now you just got to make sure you don't get hooked around the 9.
Yeah, the way Clyde's playing this is very impressive. He's taking his time. You could tell that he's really relaxing out at the table. He feels probably a little more relaxed than he did a couple of racks ago when it was 2-2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That was my one worry.
That is that's a criminal misposition right there. This one could be damning for him. This one could be quite troublesome, unfortunately.
You play this lightly, Tim?
I think you just have to do what you can. Wow, he kick banked it.
I think he makes this ball.
He made the shot. Wow, what a save.
I think Mike DeMarco.
That could be a set-changing save right there. That is impressive.
Mike DeMarco, I can't see him, but he probably isn't too happy about that.
You know, actually, surprisingly enough, Mike DeMarco has not moved. He really hasn't. He has not moved. He is just stone-faced.
Well, he is a player like that. A lot of respect for Mike DeMarco.
Yeah, you know, he just wants to see good pool, and that's just a blast. Eric Barrios, yeah, we do have some players from Connecticut still in it. Rob Pierce, he's on the winner side, and he's waiting to play the hot seat match. And Clyde Matta up 5-2. And all of these guys from Rhode Island and Massachusetts and everywhere else, all trying to gun for the cheese as well. We still got players from quite a ways.
We don't know they're Connecticut players, right? Just Rob left?
I think so, unless there's a Connecticut player I'm unaware of.
No, I think it is just Rob at this point. I think we still have Lucas here left in the 10-ball event.
Yes, Lucas is playing in the 10-ball event. I assume at some point here, if Lucas can find a way through, that he will end up playing Ryan Lynham, who I think is waiting for him. He may even be in the hot seat. I'm not quite sure how far that goes. We have another 9 ball in the corner. That's going to get spotted, as we said before. But notice that it's going to get spotted very close to the 4 ball.
He's going to tie that. I mean, I think he's going to have to push out here anyways, Tim. So this rack.
He very well might. I don't see
a
much.
very slow played rack here.
Yeah, and Mike DeMarco. He's having Mike DeMarco go up there and put the balls up against it just because.
You don't want to touch the 4 ball there.
Well, not that. Just to make sure that the player is okay with, where it comes up.
Yeah.
Also, it's a sign of respect to the other player too. To let him be the one who spots it. It just makes it so there's no squabble or dispute. God forbid something happened and the 4 ball kicked into the 9 ball.
All right, I like banking the 1 straight up towards where the cue ball is now and leaving the cue ball there. A little bit of inside English to hold it.
Playing it the opposite way, trying to hold on the 7, and he's going to get it.
And he got it. He got there.
That's a great shot. It's a good shot. 7. There's about 7 or 8 left, John Marland. I don't have an exact count. I just know that these guys are fighting somewhere in the 5th, 6th range. So they might be fighting for 7th, 8th, or 5th, 6th. Paul Moore, Rick Gatta. I saw George Teixeira. He was on the stream for a minute there. I don't know if he's still here, but if he is, happy to you. I'll give you guys one for Portugal. So. This is a good play by Mike. I think that it'll be enough to at least get a hit.
I think this rack is going to be a lot of back and forth bumping balls around here.
Yeah, there could be a little bit of safety play
unless
coming up here.
Someone
And I
gets
think
an
that
open shot and run out to the 4 and
I think the
play is safe.
5 ball could be crucial here in making sure this is going to be overshot.
Oh, no. I don't see.
Did it slow up? That it might have.
No, I know he can see the full ball, Tim.
Yes, he can.
I don't see a reason. I wouldn't want to make this ball.
No, definitely
I
not.
don't want to be the one that's stuck having to figure out the 4 ball move.
Well, he may have the 4 figured out right now. Because
if he can punch it across.
Yeah, just enough to nick it.
You just need to nudge it out.
You just need to
that
nick
9
it.
ball will move far away if you touch either of them.
Missed.
Oh, he missed it.
He made the 1 though,
and
so he's still going to shoot. And
he's
got a window.
Now there's some more figuring out you got to do.
Mario Argentino, happy to see you on the stream.
Wow.
Oh,
He might play the
nice
bank.
shot.
He might play the bank on this 4 ball, Tim.
I don't think you have much of a choice now. He may call the 9 ball in the corner too.
I think
Call the 9 ball, spin it with right-hand English.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna go for the bank.
He's just gonna go for the bank.
I don't think the 9 ball's gonna move that much here. I don't think it's even gonna make it to a rail.
Ideally, you wouldn't want to see the 9 ball move at all. This
Yeah.
is a great shot by Clyde. Wow.
That was
Very
good.
impressive. That's a great shot, too.
Yeah, it's good. Got off the rail a little bit so you can get some comfortable cueing. Now you just got to go straight to the end rail and back out, and you're good. Now this would potentially be the dagger.
This would put the, this would definitely twist the knife quite a bit.
Oh, that pocket almost got him again.
Wiped its feet.
Wiped
its feet.
He used the whole pocket there.
And some. You know how they have, how after, every once in a while you get a door that closes and it kind of leaves like like it rubs the paint off a little bit on the door jam.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Clyde took a claw hammer to the door jam there trying to put that ball through. That was a great shot.
Hey, speaking of summer, I like that it wasn't summer and humid out because I don't think that ball would have won.
No, it probably would have come back out on the table.
Can you imagine how that pocket plays when it's humid outside, Tim? That pocket you can't make a ball on that.
I'm sure there'll be a couple tournaments here that we'll show up to in the summer, and we'll find out for ourselves.
It's like, you know what? I don't want to play in the stream table.
I'm sure.
That pocket is
Clyde Matta.
I'm actually surprised that 6 ball fell.
Clyde Matta hitting for the hill. Clyde Matta missing for the hill. He is beside it. Is that the second 9 ball or the third?
I don't know. A lot of missed 9s. I think it's the third missed 9 this set. I think one was from DeMarco.
So that's Clyde's second. That's Clyde's second ball missed.
I think.
Second 9 ball.
This
That's
is a
brutal.
this is a very important 9-ball.
This is a huge,
I'm going to see
huge
he's going
shot.
to fire this ball, and he's going to stroke it. Yep.
Fired. Fireman. Mike DeMarco putting on another rack here. We are looking at a pressure cooker.
That was a very big swing.
They are having a blast, and I believe now they are about to go take their break. So I think I'm going to do the exact same while we've got the opportunity.
I'm gonna do the same too. Walk around
definitely.
for a second because it's a little crammed up here with me and Tim. So
Mike's a big guy. That's a huge swing.
Whoa.
Not big in the city, just big dude. Either way, we'll be back in just a little bit. And we are back after the break. You are watching the 2019 Winter Classic. Mike DeMarco on the rack after a missed 9-ball cost Clyde Matta a chance to get to the hill. Lance Lascotti, Ivo Petrov, very happy to have you on the stream. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the stream. Robert Baldes, as well as Peter Copeland. Nice to see you here. Deb, you're back again, rooting for Mike. Well, he is on the break. Here we go. Mike DeMarco on the break. Looking to wire that 3-ball right in the corner. Looking to wire that 6-ball too. Breaking just outside the box. Firing the 6. Little bumpity bump from the 1. Robert Rossi, thank you for joining the stream. Happy to see you on here. My colleague Mike DeMarco, he will be back shortly. I believe he is gathering something of the liquid variety to help quench his thirst. Renee Clavo, thanks so much for enjoying the stream. Mike DeMarco has a shot here on the 1-ball. He's looking at he's looking at a safe here. It looks as though he's played safe, but he has left that shot. So Clyde Matta coming back after that. Rather unfortunate miss on the 9-ball. Having to shake out the cobwebs and get back on the winning track. Definitely feeling the pressure as we start to see these matches wear on and on and on. Starting to see people show their true colors, true games, stepping up or falling. Definitely been a interesting day to see everybody working hard to stay in it. Day 2 has not disappointed. Mike DeMarco missing that shot. Yes, it does take quite a bit of stamina in order to play and focus at a high level for 2 days. But you know, everybody's got their ways of coping. Whether it's just showing up and playing with keeping yourself hydrated and well fed, but also keeping yourself in the game. Been watching very closely here that Clyde has done everything that he can to really keep himself going through this. They've had to run through a gauntlet on the loser side here. Same with Mike DeMarco. Both of these players have just run through an absolute ringer of tough competition. Dave Morganelli and Adam Blair. At this moment, Dave Morganelli is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I don't see where Dave Morganelli and Adam Blair are. I do see Dave Morganelli. But Dave Morganelli is actually not playing Adam Blair. Dave Morganelli is waiting for the hot seat match. He will be playing Robert Pierce. So that game has yet to occur. So.
All right, boys, I'm back. Boys and girls.
I see you've brought the go-go juice, the coffee.
Yeah. Just had to order some food as well. Should be out by the time this match is over, so I can take a quick little food break. Can you hear me well?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yes. Give you a little bump in the volume.
Bumpity bump bump.
Yeah. We've been going good. Paul Laverdier though. Dave Morganelli, Adam Blair, not a match that you'll see. Because that match has not happened yet. I think you're going to be more talking about Bob Lucas and potentially Adam Blair. I believe that matchup is still possible at this point. Last I checked, I have to see if Adam Blair is there. But that said, Clyde looking at a rather tough 5 ball. Really, the key ball here is the 5. The key is just making the 5 here.
Yeah, if he makes a 5 ball, he's out.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a must-win rack for Clyde.
Yeah, definitely. You have to do what you can to keep DeMarco from getting within 2 here, or else could be trouble.
Very true, Tim. Very true.
Ooh, Clyde going for the bank and missing just a little bit wide. There you go.
I'd say that was pretty aggressive.
Yeah, that was quite aggressive. But being up 2 games, I think that Clyde is looking at the aggressive touch here. Mike Cornelia, thanks for joining the stream. And Mike, unfortunately, struggling. I happened to take a quick bathroom break as soon as they took their break, and I ran into Mike in the bathroom, and he goes, I'm a little rattled. He goes, I kind of hear myself. He goes, I see a lot of my friends here, and he goes, I know I'm in their conversations. He goes, I got to admit, I'm a little nervous,
Really?
Yeah. So he's feeling it. He's feeling the pressure.
Pocket
and
of doom.
I think Clyde is feeling the pressure too.
Yeah, that break I think
Phil Medeiros
made both of them start thinking a little much here.
Yeah, Phil Medeiros, he's joining the stream now. So
I honestly think Mike DeMarco is going to come back after that break. He's very good at getting his head clear.
And that's the thing. You get this deep in a tournament, I don't think that mental nerves are really going to be things that are really going to break these players. I don't think that this being where they are in this tournament is really like too big for any of them.
Right, they've both been here.
They've just seen it before.
This is a great shot. Oh, did it leak out?
Just a little bit, not bad.
I think Clyde can make it all the way down in the pocket of doom in the top right.
I think that he actually only has a thin cut here. He could end up going thin cut and try to put it on the top rail.
Put the cue ball.
But
I think he can make it all the way
he
down,
might be able to
Tim.
make that. We'll see in a second. Because we'll see when he gets down on it. If he gets down on it and he looks like he's good to go, then he's definitely going for it. But if he's looking at this funny, like I don't know if I can make this, then I would wager that he's a little funny. I mean,
I think it's very close between making it and not being able to see enough of it.
I think everybody has enjoyed your moniker of the pocket of doom.
I mean, it's just calling what it is. Though.
Yeah, that pocket has been brutal. Now, I don't know if it's just the players playing it into it or if the pocket
it looks
itself
like he's
been,
queuing up like he's going for a shot.
Yeah, he's definitely going for something here.
Oh, he played it.
Tried to cut it in the side.
These players have been so aggressive and
Hyper aggressive. Wow.
Wow,
That is an insane attempt. If he had made
here.
that ball, that probably would have been the shot of the tournament.
That may have been, and
because that would have just been unbelievable.
And for that ball to make it in that side pocket, you have to hit it, in the heart of the pocket, or that ball's going to come out. So, oh no, but he might get rewarded. He got rewarded there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Clyde cannot see any of this ball, and I don't think Clyde can kick this way. He's going to have to go across.
Yeah, he doesn't really see that ball too well. Whoops. My apologies, guys. I pushed the wrong button. That's okay, though. We can fix that. The 9-ball, thankfully, is not in the way.
No, a little bit of...
Because if it was in the way, that'd be a big problem.
Yeah, to me, Tim, it seems like both these players before the match said, you know what? To the heck with safeties.
Let's just go out there and fire at the cheese.
Fire everything.
Let's just go out there and fire at the cheese. Wow, that was a nice try. That's a heck of a kick. You gotta hand it to a guy for going in like that.
And then you just have to hit this ball with just straight top, maybe just a hair of outside, just to make sure you clear the 8-ball.
Just chin it in. There it is.
Perfect.
Wow, this changes things. Could make it a 2-2 race. We're talking pressure cooker.
There's a little stretch here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking pressure cooker.
This is a pressure cooker with a bridge. I would not make this ball.
As Mike lovingly calls them, they are ticker testers, and his ticker was tested.
Does he get rewarded here too?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
This is not.
Not a great leave, but it might be enough. Something though. Given the way that this match has been played, do we not expect to just see a bank get banged into this corner pocket?
Here is I'll come across to the left side of the 8 and play the cue ball on the 9 and put the 8-ball down the table. I can see Clyde
just going in the bank, or possibly even looking at the cut.
Fire in the cut, and the cue ball's gonna travel around 8 rails, and
he's looking hard. He's looking hard at both shots. I mean,
I really like playing the safe here. Are we gonna get a safe one time?
I don't know.
He's gonna play. I think he's gonna play the cue ball on the 9-ball. I think he actually might just cool it at this point.
Yeah. he might just be looking to not give it away,
I like the little half tuck action he has going on there.
Just to make sure that you don't touch the ball.
Right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
It is a weird one. It did come up earlier. It did come up earlier in a set. A low-hanging shirt hitting a ball while you're down on your stroking motion. That is a foul in this tournament.
Yeah. That's why I play full tuck.
Yep.
I don't screw around with that.
That's right. Nothing. No need to worry about it. Just tuck it up. Looks better too.
Yeah, I think he's playing the safe here. He's not queuing aggressively right now.
He doesn't look like he is. I don't know. I
He's
don't know if he's sold on it yet though.
I think you need to.
He's not selling himself on it.
Yeah, because it's just the way the angle is to be able to get the 8-ball down enough. You almost use inside here, but it depends how much you hit. This is actually not as easy as it looks, folks.
Yeah, it's definitely a very tough shot.
Okay, I think I think he might be at the mindset where he's just going to bank it. He's going to bank it.
Yeah, he's definitely queuing close to a bank here. Yep, there it is. And it's, just so close.
See,
I'm telling you, to the heck with safeties.
that's
To heck
he
with
thought about the
safeties.
safety though.
He
He
did think
actually
about
really
it.
considered it that time.
He did think about it.
And
but,
it was he tried to bank in the pocket of doom.
So the couple. If you were going to hit that ball to play it safe, you would want to send it. I mean, it's almost as if he's. It's almost as if he's.
That's a good shot.
He's scared to let Mike play the exact same shot. You know what I
don't
mean?
like this leave here.
No, this is a very tough shot. This
He's
is
frozen. That cue ball's frozen on that.
This
rail.
is once again a ticker tester.
He's a ticker tester.
Yes, makes the heart go.
I think he
Bum, bum.
looks composed. He's. I don't think Mike has blinked
This is
in
a
the
very-
last minute here.
I don't think Mike has blinked since Nam. This is a
looks
great
good.
shot. Wow,
Yeah.
what a play.
Wow.
Good shot by Mike DeMarco. He is now to 4. We are talking 5-4 action. It is a 2-2 race, folks. Right here at the Markdown Winter Classic.
That was a
We are
really good
live,
shot.
bringing you the best of New England pool, showing you all of this great action all around our area. Remember, that's what the players are playing for right there, that big first place prize. Tournament payouts of $1,600. And most of these players right now are at least guaranteed 7th, 8th. And that's to say that there's 8 players still in it. They may be guaranteed even more than that. They might be guaranteed 5th, 6th. So bear that in mind, that I don't necessarily have a full guess as to how many players there are just left. I'm assuming that it's 7th, 8th at the moment. But it's all gravy from here, and these guys are shooting for more than just the gravy. They're shooting for the bragging rights, too. Clyde Matta, Mike DeMarco, fierce competitors, but also good friends as well. So it must be tough to, unfortunately, have to attempt to put one of your friends out of the tournament.
I'm not
I can
a
assure
fan
you,
of playing people that I'm friends with in matches. I can't. I don't have as much.
I don't enjoy it, but
fire. I don't have as much fire in me.
I don't enjoy it, but I can assure you, if we ever played in a tournament, I'm not going to have any qualm putting it out.
Tim, you have no chance. You have no chance, buddy. I'll put you down like old Yeller in the back. Just gotta get a rail.
Somebody's going to be coming in after the match. Mark, Timmy fell down the well.
Yeah.
But
I mean, God forbid we play each other first match on a day 2, and knowing us, we're going to stay in the same hotel room. I'll just say, I don't know where Timmy went. He didn't just come up to the hotel room last night. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, if we're playing, if I know we're going to end up playing both on day 2, that's a great safety, by the way. If I know we're both going to end up playing on day 2, I'm going to buy a rental car. I'm going to make sure that it was checked by the Better Business Bureau and serviced very recently.
Yeah, hotel room elsewhere.
I'm going to make sure that the hood has a padlock on it so that you can't pull off a couple ignition coils. And I'm probably gonna latch the key to me by a string or something like that, so that you can't throw it out the window.
Just friendly stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good hit.
And if I wasn't the one to drive there, then I'm probably just going to call a taxi, because odds are you're going to tell me it's 8 o'clock and it's really going to be 12. So then I'll probably end up missing the tournament unless I just set an alarm and take a taxi myself.
John, I believe Tim and I are both going.
Yeah, that is the goal, is to go to the expo. I definitely would like to build up a slightly bigger bankroll than I brought with me last year, just for the sake of being able to kind of do anything. And I don't think I really was hampered at all last year with what I brought, but
But it's always nice to be
it's
able
always
to have all
nice
the
to
extra
have a little
spending money,
extra,
hit the booths up and buy some nice apparel or equipment or
you
something.
can't go wrong for the
Yeah,
price that
yeah.
they sell the stuff at there.
Right,
I
no,
mean,
you always get a good deal over
everything's a deal.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring some extra loot for just. I might get a new case. I think I'm due for an upgrade.
Stacy Borbeau, thank you for joining the stream. Well, that was a nice attempt at a carom, but that carom did not work in Mike DeMarco's favor. Clyde Matta looking at what could be a rather dicey little safety right here.
The 5-ball is the only. I mean, once someone gets an open table, the 5-ball is the only tricky ball
Well,
here. You just have to make sure you play.
Oh, I think that right here you could easily play a safe on the 3.
Yeah, there's.
It's a tough shot to hold it, though.
Yeah. I don't,
Why do I even mention safety this game? Like they're just
Oh,
firing at it.
He might go for the 9-ball here, Tim.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Oh,
Definitely.
Yeah. Why even question?
Why? Yeah. Why question it at
passive?
this point? I mean,
no passive play here.
each player's got a chance at the
Although-
hill. I'm thinking that Mike's really feeling. Mike's feeling a little frostier, especially after that last game. So he's probably. That's all right. If that's all right, you don't have to worry about taking the fries. I'll just end up eating them. That's
Oh, this came out
simple,
hot.
but
I can definitely wait till it matches.
yeah, you're gonna have to. That's
Pardon
hot.
my,
Smells good though. You
pardon
know,
my
that's
Frank.
one of the great things about the Winter Classic being at Snookers is just the access to the great food that they have. You know, I had one of their Minnesota Fats burgers earlier today.
Did you?
I had
I
all
heard
the
it was
time.
very
It's
good.
so good. It's so good.
Isn't
You know,
it-
it's a
isn't
pity
it
that you're on a.
stuffed- Isn't it stuffed with?
Yeah,
something?
it's stuffed with cheese and bacon.
Oh my lord.
I had to cook medium rare, stuffed with cheese and bacon. Oh my god,
Oh
it's just
my
a,
god.
man.
You know, I don't think I'm on the keto diet anymore.
You know,
Tim.
100% Angus beef. Can't go wrong. Just.
You know what I could do though, which I
could you
did not
do?
realize before. I
You
could
could've just
order
gone
the
no
burger
bun.
and no bun like I
Go
just
no
did with
bun,
these
yeah.
sliders here.
Yeah,
So
see?
It's a little silly. Me. I just spent about $12
On
for
a
just
burger with
3
no
little sliders with a couple little pieces of bacon on them.
Hey, they look good though. I will
They
be
do
honest.
look very
They
good.
look
It's a
very
good snack. I'm not starving, but
Yeah,
anyways,
sure. Justin Wales, thank you for joining. Of course, Justin Wales from the local Connecticut APA office. Thank you for coming in. Can't say as I'm too partial about that Tom Brady picture in your profile picture, but you know, hey, no football
Hey Tim,
talk.
where's our team? They're
Chuck Studley.
Sitting at home
They're
watching
golfing.
our live stream right now. Is
Yeah,
what
they're
doing,
golfing
yeah.
is what they're doing. It's amazing. I hear Dak Prescott's taking a couple strokes off his game. If that's not winning, I don't know what is.
I don't. The hit here is a little tough.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
tough shot.
it's just
We got Chuck Studley. Chuck Studley. I'm loving that name, Chuck Studley.
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 That is a
it.
promising last name.
Ah, that's right. Good thing to have you on the stream, by the way. Thank you for the support.
Play the combo or the carom here, or neither. Because you can't really control the next shot with a carom.
Yeah, but I think here if you just play the combination, I mean, it leaves it right in the pocket, and you kind of leave yourself just out in that space. You should be all right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're definitely back cutting this ball into the pocket. I mean, it's obvious that you're playing this combination here, but
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna go.
he might be going for the bank here.
I think he's gonna play the combo, but he's gonna play the cue ball hard and just have the cue ball travel a lot here for some reason. Yeah, that's what it looks like, Tim. He has to avoid the 9 and the side pocket here. Oh, he went for the
Played
bank.
The bank, and he's tamed the pocket of doom.
He has. Wow. The balls never look like they go in that pocket smoothly, Tim.
No,
They-
never. I haven't seen one ball go clean yet. it's like it's.
You know, the pocket
it's
either
like there's
spits them out or
magnets.
they want to really spit them out.
It's like there's magnets in them.
Well, that's about as good as you can get on that 5 ball. That 5 ball was positioned really weird. So now he has a natural angle to come across. He's going to shoot to the end rail and then come out. Hopefully avoids getting hooked behind the 9 ball.
Yeah, you
But
just
he's
have to kind
definitely
of
going
get
to play
it
the
into
railing.
that.
He's
You
definitely
just
going
kind
to
of
play the railing.
got to get it into that space. That's all.
Yeah, hit the rail and come out. About a foot off the rail, ideally here, and that is. Oh, he overdid it, Tim. Oh,
Did
nope.
he really?
Nope, the 7 ball bumper. The side pocket and the 8 ball is a little sketchy here. Unless you can kind of kill it a little bit, so you don't even want to go towards the side. Might just lay a little kill stroke on here.
No. The
Yeah.
speaking of Deb, no. The rule in APA doesn't exist. The 3-foul rule does not exist in the APA, Deb. I know you were asking Justin that, but I'll just answer that one for you right now. No, there is no 3-foul rule in the APA, which, thank goodness, there isn't. Because I'd probably lose every match that way at some point.
Yeah, because 9 ball is the points race. So what would the 3-foul accomplish?
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, nothing
Oh,
other than saying, hey, that was pretty cool. We're looking at a nice little cut shot here. Again, this is for Clyde Matta to get to the hill. So
Is he gonna play it?
Had 2 opportunities for Clyde to get to the hill here.
You could either draw it with inside or just cut it in and just come around 3 rails and then play the 9 in the side. I think that's the best move. You get a natural angle to come around. I don't know why he's queuing up. I guess
He's just
gonna
get it to the rail. Yeah, he's gonna draw into the rail.
I like just going forward here, but
he's just trying to hold it on a straight line. Look at that, like a bead. It's like it had a string attached to the 9.
This would put Clyde on the hill here.
Little elastic band that just like sucked it back in, like a little winch. It's a great shot by Clyde.
On the hill.
Yes, it does. If he makes this ball.
Yep.
Very tough matchup here. Ooh, that's a great shot. Definitely tough, but great shot. And we have 1 person to the hill. Clyde Matta on the hill. Mike DeMarco needs 2 racks in this 7-6 race. Clyde doing everything he can to get to the next round and the promised land that is known as a lot of greenbacks. Boatloads of cash. That's what he's working towards. That and a really, really big trophy that I don't believe you can see from camera 4. No, you cannot.
What are they? Do they take another break?
No.
Yeah, it appears they took a little break. So I'm going to put my headset down.
Yes.
And try to eat a couple of these bites here.
Sounds good.
Be back. I'm not getting paid up here.
Wish I was getting paid. She literally just. And Clyde Matta now back from his bathroom break. Previously, when you saw both of the players leave, that was Mike DeMarco's bathroom break. It was on his break. So we are looking at Clyde Matta on the hill, facing Mike DeMarco, who needs 2 games. Clyde on the break. Sydney Andrade, thank you for joining the stream. Dry break. Oh, I take that back. 1 on the break. My apologies. Terry Codner, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for your support. Nelson Rodriguez back again. Seeing a safety here from Clyde. And now kind of in, very good roll too by the 4-ball. 4-ball now giving him that little bit of a roll. Yeah, I try. If I butchered it, hey, you know. Either way, thank you for your support, Sydney. Great shot there by Mike, just coming out. Remember that Clyde is on the hill. I should say a great shot by Clyde. Remember that Clyde is on the hill here. And Clyde is shooting to move to the next round. Wow, another miss in that pocket. That pocket's been brutal to these players all day long. Doesn't matter the game, doesn't matter the race. That pocket has done damage to players' psyches. Emily Cady was in the tournament, played very well. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for your support. Oh, and Mike DeMarco unfortunately giving that shot back after the uncharacteristic miss by Clyde. The Petre, that's right. We've been seeing that pocket all day long, being a thorn in players' sides. Clyde now on the run, trying to run away with the cheese. And another chance for a little bit more money coming up. 4 balls to the promised land. It's Clyde playing that shot very well, leaving himself almost straight on the 7. That's a very nice shot. And it looks as though Clyde Matta is going to win this. Mike DeMarco conceding the rack, conceding the set to Clyde Matta. Clyde Matta moving on. Mike DeMarco, his run is over. And I'm sure that he will be back up in the stream very shortly as we bring you our next featured matchup. That featured matchup yet to be decided. Well, at least they know who it is, but Mark will know eventually. So we will be seeing Clyde very shortly. Yes, so with Clyde now moving onward, we're going to see yet another featured match here. A great matchup from Clyde Matta, Mike DeMarco. You guys are playing it out. No, that was not for the hot seat. We have 2 hot seat matches coming up.
Dave Morganelli, that's going to be a 7-4 race. 7-4 race. Table number 8 for the 10 ball. We're going to have the Ryan Minor against Chad.
A great matchup for Mike DeMarco. The next match coming up, Rob Pierce, Dave Morganelli. It's going to be a 7-4 race, folks. We're going to be looking at